I'm going to be telling you the top 3 cars that you should get if you are just starting out in this game. Or, well, not the top 3 cars you should get, but the car that you should buy first. And we're going to be comparing them and seeing which one is the best. So I'm starting off here with a Sultan. This is, well, it's called a Karen Sultan. It's $12,000. You can find it on the website, Benny's Original Motorworks. And it is probably one of the fastest saloon cars in the game. And for just $12,000, you're getting quite a lot. And what I'll do is I'll time all 3 of these cars around the test track, which is literally just over at the airport. It's a very good car to drive. It's got very good handling. We'll be finding out the strengths of it in a sec, like you know, its armor, I guess. How many seats it has? I mean, you can clearly see it has about 5. It's very good boot space, even though you can't actually use it. What else do I really need to say? Well, it actually holds 4 people, but it has 5 seats. But for some reason, Rockstar don't actually allow people to use the middle back seat, which I think is a little bit stupid. So yeah, anyway, we're going to start this around the track, and I'm actually going to be timing this. So yeah, we'll see how we go. So yeah, here's the track. Right, let's go. So we're going to be starting off from the end of that line there on the ground, and just make sure that it's perfectly straight. Right, I will time this on my phone so it's more exact. I would have timed it on my watch, but right. Sorry about this, guys. Right, timer, stopwatch, reset. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're off, and as you can see, this car can build up to speed quite fast. We're already at 40, 60, 80. So you can see it goes. Oh no, that's 60 there. So as you can see, it gets up to 100 probably in about. Oh, actually no, it'll take a little bit longer. And we're still driving around. I mean, the car, I'll just say in terms of looks, this car doesn't look that bad. Also, like, if you are getting this game for Christmas, you will have to worry, not too much actually, but realistic. You'll have to worry a lot about your headlights, but these headlights are actually decent. You can't really see them at day, but yeah. Okay, we're about to cross the line now. There we go. So that was 1 minute and 2 seconds. Okay, 1 minute and 2 seconds for the Sultan. So next, we'll be trying out its strength. So what I'm actually going to do, I would like to keep the headlights on. So I'm going to bail out the car. Then the headlights stay on. Because I don't actually own this car. You can find these on the street for free, obviously. Unless, of course, you get killed by the police and then the car blows up and everything like that. But hopefully that won't happen. So, yeah. Now the window strength, as you might guess, I'm going to scare those people over there very well. The window strength, as you might guess, isn't that strong. Already put a hole in it, and your backseat driver is already dead. Backseat driver? I mean, that kind of exists. Whereas the back window actually takes 4 bullets before it actually messes up and actually causes a crack. And these doors do actually start to come off, which I think is a bit weird because the window kind of holds it all together. Same with the front. This can stand 3, and then on the 4th one, oh no, Jesus, on the 7th one, it actually decides to smash itself, and that is a compact rifle. Now the headlights, they'll be gone pretty quick, so you better not be in a dark area, because, you know, one shot and they're gone. And look, your bonnet's up. Then people can start shooting at the engine and stuff like that. And obviously this car does not come with bulletproof tyres. Oh, that tyre's already flattened, how? Oh well. Probably just has very cheap tyres then, doesn't it? So yeah, that's this car. But now we will be leading on to the next good car to buy. What the flip was that? Probably one of the... It's probably the quickest car out of the three. Actually, now the Sultan probably beat it a little bit. Yeah, this is a Karen Futo, and one of the things I really like about this... Did I say Karen? It's Karen. Is... Yeah, the thing that I really like about this is actually the dials on the dashboard. I think they look really, really cool. Actually, yeah, this car goes much faster than the Sultan, I think. Anyway, we're about to find out. So, yeah, I don't mind this car in terms of looks. It does look a little bit blocky, but I don't mind it. This is actually the first ever car that I bought. To be honest, I didn't really know what I was buying. My friend 3 years ago told me to buy this car, so I did. I had the choice of either a Penumbra or this, and I was like, nah, I ain't spending flipping 25 grand on a Penumbra, and you just get this. Now this, I think, is about $9,000. I've kind of forgot, so I'm just going to go and check that just before we start, and then we will start. So let me quickly check. And you can find this vehicle on Southern San Andreas, right here. If we do sort by price, it will be one of the first ones. Look, there it is, $9,000. So this is $3,000 less than the Sultan, and you're getting much more speed, I think. As I said, we're about to find out. So yeah, let me set up the timer again. So the last one was 1 minute and 2 seconds. Let me actually screenshot that just in case I do forget. Oh poop. 1 minute 2 seconds. Reset. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so yeah, this car does have a lot of wheel spin when you first set off. So you do have to watch that a bit. What I normally like to do is just accelerate a little bit and then accelerate a lot more, because then that stops the wheel spin from occurring. So already I can see kind of a noticeable difference from the Sultan here. We're actually doing this much quicker than the Sultan. It's only been 28 seconds. Oh poop. Okay, I should probably take this again. Let me take this again, Jesus. Okay, sorry. Sorry about this, guys. Let me just take this again. I wish I was more professional, but at the end of the day, what can you do? Actually, I'm going to cut this video here, so if I do mess up again, it's fine. So next time will be the actual thingamajiggy-bob. Wheel spin from occurring. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. There you go, a little bit less wheel spin happening there. I prefer that. I think that's better. Hopefully, if I can actually control this car. This is a very like touchy car. Like, if you accelerate or steer too much one way, it will lose control. So you do have to be quite careful about that. So if you're an experienced driver in other games, this one should be okay for you. I'm obviously not, because Jesus Christ, I'm spinning all over the place. But then again, if you were to drive this first time, that would happen to you a lot, because you wouldn't be used to it, and I'm still not used to it after 3 years. Not embarrassing at all. Yeah. So yeah, I can see a clear difference from the Sultan here. It's going much faster. I definitely think we will beat it. You do have to go really, really slow around the corner, so that is only one of the disadvantages. Okay, I thought I saw a difference from the Sultan, but my phone is saying 1 minute and 4 seconds. So that's a little bit less. I'm surprised about that, but now we're going to test this car's strength. So this car is much smaller than the Sultan. I might just leave the lights off on this. But look, this is high beam, just in case you want to know. I should have done that with the other car, but it wasn't night time, so it didn't allow me to do it. Anyway, let's start off by shooting this window here to find out the side strength. Not very good. It actually made a bigger hole than the Sultan window. Now if we try the back one. So stands 1, stands 2, 3, 4, but ends up on 5. Now the Sultan's windscreen actually ended up on 7, so let's see how many this one can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can actually do 10, guys. Wow, that is pretty amazing. this door has popped out now. So yeah, you better make sure that you keep your doors locked. Obviously, this car does not come with bulletproof tires, and of course, you know, headlights pretty easy to smash. So yeah, that's this car out of the way, and the rear lights have somehow gone from me shooting the. But oh well. So yeah, let's get on to the next car. The interior light also works when you explode the car, as I shall demonstrate for you now. Chuck that in there. There we are. Stand back. Interior light will work after you explode it, trust me. Just wait for the flames to go away. So as you can see, this car does get a little bit smoky when you explode it, which is understandable, but the interior light will still work. Which is always good, just in case, you know, you're in the middle of nowhere, your car explodes, and you need a bit of light. Bumper's still, it's like flapping in the breeze there. Right, come on. There we go. So as you guys can see, the interior light is still working, which I really like about this car. So yeah, good little car. Just kicked it. On to the next one, I guess. But so meanwhile, we're just going to test the strength of this vapid radius real quick. The other one's missing it. Oh well, it's on fire. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was easy. Alright, let's go and pick up the other car. For more of you guys who don't really care what car you have, or want something that will be good for like long distance, that isn't too fast, that isn't too slow. So not very many of you, basically. So this is the Stratum. It costs $10,000, and for this you get a massive estate car, which is pretty ugly, and I don't think you can go very fast, but we're about to find out. And you can find this car on Southern San Andreas Super Autos if you want to get it. So yeah, so we're going to line up back at the line. You still see the skid marks from the Karen Futo that we tried earlier. So yeah, we're going to try this now and see what happens. Reset. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Oh, hold on. Alright. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So unlike the Futo, or actually unlike both of them, this car is probably the easiest to control, mostly because of the speed that it manages to get up to. If you guys look at the speedometer, it's struggling to reach, what is that, hold on, 20, 60, 80, no, 20, 40, 60, it's managed to get up to 90, I mean, that's pretty good actually. It doesn't feel like you're doing 90, it feels like a very slow car. But it's obviously quite good then. So yeah, it's not the fastest, but it's pretty fast. You know, you can still get up to enough speed in it to kill yourself, which is very good. So obviously it has a high beam. Its high beam isn't actually very effective, which I thought it would be, since most people would use this for off-road use, but not off-road use, but you know, long journeys in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, across the line. So that was the slowest out of all of them. That was 1 minute 11 seconds. Damn. So it turns out that I actually managed to do the cars in speed order. The first one went the fastest, forgot what it was. The Sultan went the fastest, then it was the Futo, and it was the Stratum. I'm not gonna lie, this thing does still go pretty fast for what it is. Don't ask about the colour, I accidentally purchased it in yellow. Right then, so let's test the window strength. Not them guys. Right, first take 2 hits before it makes a hole. And these big windows at the back can only take 1 shot. And this front one can take 1, 2, 3, 4. You always find out that the front windows are the strongest. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it goes on the 10th one. That was the strongest windscreen out of all of them. Headlights go real quick, and once again this car does not come with bulletproof tyres. So yeah guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys now know what car you should buy first in this game. Personally, I would probably go for the Futo. I mean, it's a pretty cool car. But if you want the strength, I would go for this. And if you want 4 people in your car, which isn't going to happen very often unless you're a very popular person, then I would get the Sultan. So yeah, thank you guys very, very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. And if you have any cars you would like me to test on whatever game you want, I will. Just leave it in the comments below, and I'll make sure to read it. So yeah, goodbye guys.